If you knew who you really are, your life would be so much different. I'm Fuller K, also known as Brother Brad, and many other names. And all my life, it's been a passion for me in the elevation and the unification of the human family. That's why I started this thing called I Am We and You Are Me. But let's talk about three things that I'm going to do here to help you see who you really are. One, I'm going to tell you a story. Two, I'm going to explain to you an experiment that was done in 1992. And then thirdly, we're going to do a little hands-on affirmation of showing you your power. First, I'm going to tell you the story. It's a story about a little baby eagle. It hatched from the egg, and upon hatching, the little baby fell, rolled down the ground. Mama was out trying to get some food. She didn't know that the baby had hatched. So when the baby got out the shell, had no idea who they were or who to look to. There was nobody there. And so after falling, it stumbled around and found its way to this chicken farm. And it saw a bunch of chickens and thought it was a chicken. It must be what I am. And it pecked around on the ground and got bigger and started growing and became an adult, still thinking it was chicken. And all the other chickens usually picked on because it was different, strange. They made fun of him most of the time. And one day, the eagle that thought they were a chicken happened to look up in the air and saw this magnificent bird and thought to itself, oh, wow, I wish I could be like that, wow. And it's the very moment that started to rise up in the eagle that thought it was a chicken, the other chickens immediately started to scold him. What are you looking up there for? You're a chicken. This is where you belong, right down here, because you better start pecking around on the ground so we can get you some food, something to eat. And then right then it just, all the desire, everything within the eagle was shrunk and dissipated and went back to pecking around on the ground. That eagle actually lived and died thinking it was a chicken. All because didn't know who they were. And unfortunately, a lot of people live their lives thinking there's something else that they're not. And it's a sad story, believe me. It's truly sad. But we're going to change that. We're not going to let that happen. I'm going to explain to you an experiment. It was done in 1992. I believe the scientist's name was Vladimir Popovich or something like that. And he did this experiment, unbeknownst to him how significant it would be, but he did this experiment where he took a tube and he created a vacuum in the tube so there was nothing in it other than the particles of light, the photons that were there. And he took note of it, and the photons were just random, just all over the place. And then he took a single DNA cell strand. You know, we could do this kinds of things, you know, because our technology has gotten us to where we can do stuff like this. So he took a DNA strand, a human DNA strand, and put it in the tube with the photons. Guess what happened? The photons conformed to the helix of the DNA. They literally responded to the human DNA by conforming to it and staying in line with it. Then he took the DNA out. The photons remained in formation from the influence of the DNA. That tells you, scientifically has shown you, that your human DNA affects matter, the stuff our world is made of. It is influencing it. I would tell you another, I didn't think of this at the time, but I'll tell you about that on another one that shows what I'm saying is true. But for now, we're going to do the hands-on thing. I want you to do this with me, just to show you the power of who you are. You see that little line there at the bottom of your wrist here? You see that? It's on both your hands. All right? What I want you to do is line them up together. Line that. Be very exact about it. Make sure it all rolls across. And once she gets it, bring your hands up together like this. Now, generally, you're either going to see one fingertip that's just slightly above the other. And if they're the same, that's okay too. Now, if you have where one is just slightly larger than the other, take the one that's the shortest, and we're going to separate our hands, and you're going to talk to the hand. Now, if both of them are the same, it won't matter which one is which, okay? But you put them together very carefully. Now, see which one is the shortest, and then you're going to speak to your hand, and you're going to say to it, grow longer, okay? And you're going to say it 8 times, all right? Let's do that together. All right, here we go. Grow longer, 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 grow longer. Now, put them back together just like you did before. The one that was shorter either reached up to the one that was taller, or the one that was, when they were both the same size. The one you spoke to got bigger, didn't it? That's nothing more than you, your essence, that particle of God, that little fractal of God that you are, that's influencing matter. What is this saying to us? You can heal your body. You can direct the direction of your life. You know, when they say that I am the captain of my ship, my destiny is ruled by me, you know? Even if, for those of you who need Bible scriptures, the Bible is full of that, okay? Yeshua said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. There's scriptures in the Bible that talks about even the earth groans for our appearing. Well, what do they mean by our appearing? Well, look, waiting for us to show up and be who we're supposed to be in this earth. That's what that's talking about. I'm gonna leave. I've opened up a big can of worms, I know. There's not enough time to cover all that. But stick with me, stay with the channel, and you'll figure it out what I'm saying, and it'll start to make sense to you, and everything's gonna come together. In fact, get a hold of me. I'm at I am we and you are me all together. I am we and you are me. Leave me some comments, you know, and I am we and you are me at gmail.com is also my email address. So, you know, reach out to me. I look forward to touching base with you. In fact, we can even set up a quick Zoom call. I'm not charging anything for it. I just want to meet you. I want to know you. I want to bless you. And I want to see you grow. Peace, love, health, and prosperity follow you every moment of your life. This is Foluke, the Vibration, signing out.